All right, questions for Coach?
Well, first of all, you got everybody in now. Precious is here, ready to go.
He's coming in tonight. Precious will be in tonight, and then tomorrow we'll fully have everybody, which is great.
Mm-hmm. Was there any kind of hold up getting him here, or you just?
There were just some complications with some minor things, and we got it covered now, so he's okay.
What about now that you've gotten everybody here, or you will have everybody here? When did the workouts exactly start, and how are you going to structure those just starting out?
Well, our second practice of the week will be Saturday. We had one Monday right before Boogie had to go to San Diego to graduate, and then he comes back. So the next one will be Saturday. And then next week it'll be three practices a week.
3 weeks. What have you seen out of the guys so far?
I've seen that toughness. I've seen a commitment to stay together, a commitment to allow themselves to be taught. It's like they're all in. Everybody's buying in. Hadn't had one rough spot yet. Everybody's working hard. Everybody understands the magnitude of what's going on, and it's been great seeing that from the young guys and from the guys from last year.
Just seeing all of them together here on campus after spending months recruiting, what was that feeling like? Seeing them all just here.
Oh, it's a great feeling. It was a great feeling seeing them on campus, but it was even better feeling seeing them all on the court and practicing and doing things together. So been a great couple weeks.
They look great on paper. Everyone knew they look great on paper. Did they look just as good on the court?
Oh, absolutely. They are as advertised. Honestly, they're freshmen. They're going to make mistakes, but as far as talent, very, very talented.
How's the blend with the veterans going?
It's blending well. The competition is high every day, as you would know. They're battling. We're matching up different matchups, and all the guys are competing at a high level.
Of course, it'll change a little bit more, I guess, as the Precious gets into it. But your coaching style now, with the group that you had in your first year as head coach, and now you up the talent level, but they're all young. How does your coaching style change?
We'll change some things up. Last year we didn't. I want to do more teaching of what we want to do early. I think we kind of jumped into it kind of fast because we got into the job so late, so we had so much going on. This year we're a lot calmer, and especially how they changed the rules on how you can go out and recruit and things like that in the summer. So it gives us more time to develop some more things and develop the players better this summer.
Any update on scheduling, and you have any more details for Bahamas?
No updates on schedules, but the Bahamas trip is there. I mean, it's August 12th through 19th, and we'll have 4 games over there, and we're excited about that. I don't know who, but
just how important is that to be? I mean, I know it's kind of like you luck out in the time that you get in here and you get your talent in and you get a chance to do this. How important is a trip like this for getting this team together?
I think it's very important because we're young, and we need to get the chemistry. We need the bond. It's going to be more of a bonding trip to kind of have these guys understand what we're trying to do. Then it also allows us to see who's who. Even though these games are not quote unquote real games, they're games that we can kind of see what our talent is going to do together, what matchups work well, what players are where they are in their positions as well.
What attracted you to Cody Topper?
Cody is just a brilliant guy. He's a guy that I talked to him on the phone for maybe 3 weeks before I even made the decision, and I put him through all kind of tests from knowledge and understanding of the game and situations, and he passed every test. So he's a very smart guy.
How important was it for you to get another guy with NBA ties on your staff to keep that NBA vibe?
It was very important for me because, like I said, it's about the knowledge. It's also about the guys wanting to go to that next level, and the more guys that we can have around like that, the better.
Did he express anything to you about, like, hey, look, this is what I bring when he tried to sell himself to you?
Well, I asked him those questions, like, what do you, if I'm, what do you bring to the table? Like, what do you feel like you could bring to a roster? You see who we've recruited, and he just kind of started talking about things that he would do and where his mindset is, and yeah, I enjoyed everything that he was talking about, and was like, okay, this is the type of guy that I need.
Coach, the remaining scholarship, are you going to try to fill it, or is it going to stay open?
I'm not sure right now. We'll make that decision later. We really don't know.
I guess tough to hear the news.
But we're open for now.
On Forrest Goodman yesterday, I know a guy that you know.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Honestly, we just have to live life at its fullest, and situations like this happen. you don't understand it, but we know one day all of us are going to have that happen to us. But to have it happen early at a young age, it's just sad, and my condolences to his family.
Did you go to any camps when you were a kid?
I went to Nike camp. I also went to a camp at Kentucky when I was in 9th grade, but the Nike camp was probably the biggest camp.
Where was that?
That was in New Jersey,
That was
Princeton, New Jersey.
I see. What are the camps? What are you trying to get done here with these camps?
Well, all the camps are different. With the day camps, we're really trying to teach skill, allow the kids to have fun, to teach them how to handle the ball better, play defense better, communicate, the importance of stretching and exercising, also a cool down, because most kids don't want to stretch or, to take care of their bodies, and also to playing with other teammates, play well. Everything isn't about you shooting the ball, it's about passing, it's about setting screens. All the fundamentals we want to teach the kids along with having fun.
And how do you get past that? I mean, obviously look at you as a celebrity, but you also want to be an instructor too.
Right.
In the sense that do you try to get, don't look at me as...
Well, I just come in and just start talking, so hopefully that distracts them away from anything that they know about my past. It's just me. Hopefully they know that I'm genuine, and I want to show them the right way to play basketball because these kids love the sport.
With the new guys that you got coming in, how have Alo and Tyler and everybody reacted? And how are they trying to show the young guys, hey, look, we've been through this 1 year and we want to...
Yeah, that was my challenge to them before the guys came in, to be leaders, to show the young guys how we really want to do it, and they've handled that very well.
Have you noticed any kind of... Because, I mean, it's natural when you know you're going to get recruited. You're going to recruit the best guys you can get, and that may mean recruiting over some people. Have they expressed anything to you about, hey, look, we'll just bring them on in, and I'm still going to do me?
The only thing that I've heard from those two guys is that they're very competitive and like, Coach, we want to win. We want to do what's best for the team. Obviously, at some point it's going to be a competition. Someone's going to start, someone's going to come off the bench. That's going to be settled on the court. And we just want everybody's talent level to be at the highest level possible so that we can win a national championship.
Penny, you had the foam posits come out back in December, and then you had a new pair of shoes that's Memphis Tiger theme come out. What's been the response to those? And
the response has been amazing. Nike's done an incredible job of keeping that going, and going to continue to keep it going with what's going on with our school, having the #1 recruiting class and dropping those shoes at the same time. It's a smart choice by Nike, and I'm enjoying it. Seeing the shoes come out.
we saw the 1 cent practice jerseys as well. Is the jerseys going to be the same this year? Do you know, or are you trying to work on it?
I don't think the game jerseys will change. Hopefully, I can weigh on them a little bit to do that. But I think for right now, it'll just be practice jerseys.
With KD's injury, there's that as a player, you've got to decide whether to play or not. And obviously, you had an injury history, and you made decisions to play.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance that when you think about KD? What do you think about? What do you think about your own career? What do you think about?
Well, I mean, KD is one of the purest basketball players that loves the game, that plays all summer, that'll play against anybody. He'll play in this camp right now. The type of guy that he is, and he loves the game. So with his team being down 3-1, he just felt the need, hey, I'm not 100, but with me being on the court, maybe I can change some things. It ended up being bad because he tore his Achilles, but you can't question his heart and what he really wanted to do. It was just unfortunate that the injury happened, but as a player, just like me, I was hurt, but I still went out there and tried.
Was there a whole season? What was
my teammates.
for you? What was that moment for you? Was that a whole season when you were with your own injury, when you decided to play? Well,
I was coming off of being like I had the injury in the summer, pretty much, and then right around the first part of the season, I had the surgery, and just came back too soon. Just really wanted to be out there. I was thinking me at 70% was better than not being on the court at all, and I just rushed it a couple times, and it really put me behind the 8 ball when it came to the rest of my career. But
you think
at that time,
that decision?
Oh, for sure. Those decisions to come back on the court earlier, they could be detrimental. Usually they don't work out for you because you're going to overcompensate in another area, something else will be hurt. So it's just smart, whether you like it or not, just to sit out. The same injury that I had in Phoenix, torn meniscus, I played the whole entire first round against the Spurs. Tim Duncan sat out that entire first round and didn't even try to play, and we beat those guys. But he sat out and still went on to have a great career. Me, it pretty much ended my career.
So you don't think there's a blame thing to go around because the Golden State's GM says, if you want to blame anybody, blame me. But then there's a lot of people saying, well, the doctors never should have let him go out, and KD wants to play, but should he? Well, like Kawhi didn't play.
Right.
And the Spurs thought he should, and then he ends up in Toronto. So.
Well, like I said, there's a fine line. With KD, it's the finals. You're thinking that you can make a difference, and you hear all the chatter. The media's calling him soft and saying that he's going to lead the team. That's why he's not going to play. And there's nothing worse than being really, really injured, and then people questioning you, and then you're saying, hey man, I can't even go, and then you force yourself to go, and then this happens. That's not good at all.
You mentioned the new recruiting rules this year. I know you only went through the old ones once as a college coach, but are you looking forward to them? Do you think the NCAA should tweak it in terms of allowing you to watch more AAU basketball? You know, is they're going to decrease that amount?
Well, I think that for some of the kids it's going to be okay, but I think some of the rules kind of hurt some of the kids because everybody's not going to be invited to these top camps. And how do you see the kids that aren't on that level that really want to go to college and play? So I think that the NCAA is the NCAA. I think a lot of coaches have their opinion on certain rules, but to me, I would love to be able to watch as much as I could. I would love to work with our guys as much as I could. There's rules on that as well.
What do you think about the R.J. Hampton situation? Him deciding to go to New Zealand.
Yeah, I'd rather not even speak on it. That's the decision he and his family made, and I wish him well.
Darby Rich, you hired a new strength and conditioning. What did you like about him? What do you want to see, I guess, differently in your strength and conditioning program moving forward?
Darby was, I got 20 calls on Darby. You know, some of the guys just vouched for him, and the video that I saw of his work, I was really impressed because I knew we needed that. I knew that we wanted the guys to be more dynamic this year. Darby being one of the best guys and had been doing it for a very long time at a high level. And once we got the information and I saw his videos, I felt like there was some of the things that he was doing, or the things he was doing that I wanted our guys doing.
Got time for one more?
Do you think Golden State can come back and win this?
You know what? It's not out of the question now because all they have to do is go back home and protect home court. They didn't do that the first time around, but you gotta think this time it'll be a tough task. But it's not out of the picture for them to win it all.
Thank you.